Imagine waking up one morning and realizing our legs don't feel as strong as they used to. The simple act of standing, walking, or getting out of a chair feels heavier, slower, and suddenly a quiet fear creeps in. Are we starting to lose our independence? We're not alone. After 60, up to 33% of our muscle mass can quietly disappear without warning. It doesn't come with pain. It doesn't come with signs. One day, we just notice. We avoid stairs. We sit more than we used to. We feel tired doing things that were once easy. But here's the truth no one tells us. Muscle loss is not just about getting older. It's about not adapting. And the good news? It's never too late for us to adapt. In this video, we'll explore 5 surprising daily habits that can protect our legs, rebuild strength, and help us stay active, confident, and independent at any age. These aren't intense workouts or risky diets. They're simple choices, small shifts. But together, they could give us back what age has tried to take away. Because our legs are not just limbs, they are our freedom. So let's stay together until the end. What we discover today could change how we walk and how we live for the next 10 years. Let's be honest, we rarely think about our muscles until they're gone. We don't wake up one day and say, "Today I'll start losing strength." No, it happens quietly, gradually. Maybe we stop walking as far. We take the elevator instead of the stairs. We need help getting out of a low chair. And we tell ourselves, that's just aging. But is it really? Here's what they don't tell us. After 60, we can lose up to 1–2% of muscle mass every year. And it's not just our arms or shoulders, it's our legs that suffer most. And when our legs weaken, so does our freedom. Suddenly, everyday things become challenges. A short walk leaves us winded. Carrying groceries feels like lifting bricks. We avoid outings because we fear falling, or worse, needing someone to hold our arm. But this isn't just about physical strength, it's about our independence, our dignity, the ability to say, "I've got this," without relying on anyone else. When we lose muscle, we don't just lose power, we lose confidence. And it's not just us. Research shows that muscle loss is the #1 hidden cause behind senior falls, hospital stays, and even early loss of mobility. It often starts with something small, a skipped walk, a skipped meal, and before we know it, we're avoiding movement altogether. Worse yet, the more we rest, the faster the decline. We're told to take it easy, but in truth, taking it easy is what slowly steals our strength. Every time we avoid movement, we send a message to our body, you don't need those muscles anymore. And our body listens. But here's the good news, our body also listens when we say, let's rebuild. We've worked too hard to enjoy this stage of life, retirement, grandchildren, peace, to let weak legs take it from us. We deserve to walk without fear, to stand tall, to feel steady and strong with every step we take. And that starts by understanding the real problem. Muscle loss isn't aging. It's a reaction to how we live. And we can choose to live differently, starting today. So what do we do about it? Do we need to join a gym? Start lifting heavy weights? Spend hours doing squats and lunges? Thankfully, no. The truth is, we don't need intense exercise to rebuild strength. We need something far more sustainable and surprisingly simple. Because muscle isn't just built with movement, it's built with nutrition, with habits, with how we spend the first 10 minutes of our morning, with the foods we put on our plate, with how often we stretch, breathe deeply, or even stand up during the day. In fact, there are things many of us already do or could do that silently protect our strength every single day. And when we do them consistently, even just 1 or 2 at a time, our body responds. Our legs begin to feel lighter, we feel steadier on our feet, our energy returns. No pain, no pressure, just quiet power coming back to where it belongs, in our muscles. In a few moments, we're going to walk through 5 simple daily habits that can help us rebuild leg strength, boost balance, reduce the risk of falls, and reclaim that sense of freedom we all deserve. And the best part, most of these habits take just a few minutes. No equipment, no gym, no stress. These aren't fads, they're not trends, they're time-tested principles, backed by science, that respect our pace, our lifestyle, and our goals. Because we're not trying to become bodybuilders, we're trying to stay independent, capable, in charge of our lives. And that mission starts now. 1. Chair power, strength from sitting and standing. There's a simple move we do every day, without even thinking, sitting down and standing up. But here's the thing. This everyday action is also one of the best exercises for our leg muscles. The next time we go to sit at breakfast by the window before reading, let's pause for a moment. Instead of sitting just once, try this. Slowly sit down, then stand back up without using our hands. Repeat this 5 times. That's it. We've just completed one of the most effective leg strengthening movements, a bodyweight squat, without the scary name or gym clothes. Doing this daily, especially in the morning, helps us activate our thighs, hips, and glutes, strengthen the muscles needed to rise from chairs and toilets, improve circulation after sleep, reduce the risk of falls by building stability. It only takes 1 minute. No equipment, no pain, just us, a chair, and a little intention. And over time, that minute can add years of movement freedom to our life. Let's not underestimate it. Strength doesn't come from doing big things. It comes from doing small things, consistently. We can even turn this into a little morning ritual. While the kettle boils, we rise, sit, rise again. Our legs will thank us. 2. Proteins, muscle food first. Feed strength at breakfast. After a night of rest, our body wakes up in repair mode. This is the perfect time to give our muscles what they need most, protein. Why? Because protein is the building block of muscle. Without enough, our body struggles to maintain strength, no matter how much we move. So let's start our day with a muscle-friendly meal. Some delicious options include 2 boiled or scrambled eggs, a cup of Greek yogurt with berries, tofu stir-fry, a slice of smoked salmon on whole grain toast, oatmeal with chia seeds, and a spoon of peanut butter. And here's something extra. Adding anti-inflammatory muscle foods like turmeric, pumpkin seeds, or flax seeds can help our body absorb nutrients better and reduce the aches that keep us from staying active. Together, this kind of breakfast does 3 powerful things. Stops overnight muscle breakdown, fuels strength for the whole morning, helps us feel full, focused, and energized. We deserve to feel strong, starting from the very first bite. Let's not skip breakfast. Let's make it our secret weapon. 3. Walk to win. Move 1 to 2 minutes every hour. We've all heard the phrase, sit less, move more. But here's a version that's easier to do and just as powerful. Every hour we're awake, walk for 1 to 2 minutes. That's it. We don't need to count steps or wear fancy trackers. We just need to stand up and move. A trip to the kitchen, a few laps around the living room, walking in place during commercials. Why does this matter? Because when we sit too long, our leg muscles go to sleep. Blood flow slows, joints stiffen, balance weakens. Over time, this leads to faster muscle shrinkage, especially in the legs. But with just a few minutes of movement every hour, we keep blood flowing to our feet and legs, gently activate the muscles that help us stand and walk, improve coordination, reduce swelling in ankles and knees, keep our energy stable throughout the day. It's not about walking far, it's about walking often. A great habit is to tie walking to routines. After each cup of tea, walk. After reading the news, walk. Before phone calls, walk. These mini movements may not seem like much, but they're what keep our legs young and our independence intact. 4. The balance minute. Stand on 1 foot while brushing teeth. Did you know that balance is a muscle? Just like strength, if we don't use it, we lose it. Here's a powerful and surprisingly fun way to improve balance daily. No workout required. While brushing our teeth, stand on 1 foot, switch legs halfway through. That's it. This tiny act trains our body to stabilize itself, even when distracted. And that's exactly the kind of balance we need in real life. Holding a bag, walking on uneven ground, getting out of bed at night. What we gain from this habit: stronger ankle and foot muscles, better reaction time to avoid slips, sharper mind-body connection, confidence in every step we take. If we feel wobbly at first, that's okay. Start by holding onto the counter with one hand. Over time, our body adapts. Muscles we forgot we had start firing again. This is also a beautiful way to stack health habits. In 2 minutes, we clean our teeth and train our balance. One tiny change, 2 powerful results. Let's make this part of our routine. Because standing tall, even on 1 foot, reminds us that strength doesn't end with age. It grows with attention. 5. Combing the head with loving care. A morning ritual of loving touch and words. Our body is wiser than we think, and each morning, it gives us a chance to start fresh. Not with force, but with gentle care. One of the most powerful ways to wake up our energy is through our hands. We call this ritual combing the head with loving care. But today, we'll do it with a deeper rhythm. 36 soft strokes using all 10 fingertips. Here's how. Each morning, sit comfortably. Place all 10 fingertips gently on your forehead. Now with kindness, stroke backward across your scalp, from forehead to the back of your head, like smoothing your hair in reverse. No pulling, just soft, flowing motion. Do this 36 times, slowly with breath. Feel the warmth building, the skin tingling, the mind settling. And as we do this, let's whisper gentle words to our own body. I'm sorry, thank you, I appreciate you, I love you. Say them with feeling. Say them with truth. These are not just words, they are signals to our nervous system, to our muscles, to our heart. This practice helps improve blood flow to the brain, relax the neck and scalp, activate focus and inner calm, strengthen our emotional resilience. But above all, it reconnects us to the body we often ignore, yet depend on every day. No mirrors, no products, just our hands, our breath, our presence. Because staying strong doesn't start with exercise. It starts with how we touch ourselves, with patience, with gratitude, with love. Let's make this 36-stroke ritual our gift to the day. A gentle reminder, we are alive, we are enough, and we are still growing. And if you've practiced this before, or you're doing it now, drop a 1 in the comments below. Tell us, how did you feel after these gentle touches? Your story might spark someone else's healing, starting tomorrow morning. And if you've practiced this before, or you're doing it now, drop a 1 in the comments below. Tell us, how did you feel after these gentle touches? Your story might spark someone else's healing, starting tomorrow morning. Sometimes we look in the mirror and only see what's changing, the slower steps, the softer muscles, the silver strands. But if we look deeper, we'll see something else. A body that has carried us through storms, legs that have walked us toward joy, hands that have held love and maybe even loss, but kept holding on. Aging is not a decline, it's a return to what truly matters. And the small habits we practice each day are not about chasing youth, they're about choosing strength, choosing dignity, choosing to show up for ourselves again and again. Because every time we sit and stand with care, every time we take that short walk instead of staying still, every time we feed our muscles or brush our teeth standing on one foot, we're not just moving, we're sending a message to our future. I'm still here, I still matter, I still grow. And that's the most powerful thing we can do at any age. So if today's video reminded you of your strength, if you felt even one moment of, yes, I can do this, then hold on to that. Write it down, speak it aloud, tell someone you trust, I choose to stay strong, one gentle habit at a time. You don't need perfect health, you just need hope and a little action. Because this isn't about going back, it's about going forward. With awareness, with love, with legs that may move slower, but carry deeper meaning than ever before. And remember, the goal isn't just to live longer, it's to walk through each day with grace, power, and peace. That's what strong truly means. Before you go, we'd love to hear from you. Which of today's practices touched you the most? Was it the gentle walk? The morning chair ritual? The loving touch of your own fingertips? If you've already made one of these a part of your day, type 1 in the comments and share how it made you feel. Your story might be the quiet encouragement someone else needs to begin. And if this video brought you a moment of peace, a breath of clarity, or a spark of hope, we invite you to subscribe. Not just for more content, but to remind yourself, gently and often, you are not alone. There is wisdom in every step and strength in every season. To those of you who've already subscribed, thank you. Every kind comment, every thoughtful share is a gift to this space. You help us grow, not in numbers, but in meaning. Thank you for walking this path with us. We'll see you in the next reflection.